Like, I'm just going to move this out of the way because it's now extraneous.
So, we've got that. So what's going on?
Way.
Joe. Street. I do this every time because I've got 2 keyboards. I just completely confused. It's going to have to temporarily not.
We should be alright. Yeah.
We should be able to make it through.
I've got cola.
Chat app. And there we go. So, I just realised that this is, so I could actually, and
We're good?
you know, I don't want that camera angle, so I'm going to change it.
You gonna point it even further down or point it up?
We're going to go back to
A.
that one. That's even. Do that. And then that should do.
Keep this right there so I can chuck all the rubbish in the blue box.
We're gonna have to
Start.
yeah.
Right, I'm gonna start unpacking things.
I was gonna say start unpacking things, so your head is.
Am I gonna have to like start speed building?
Oh, it's the football tonight as well.
Yeah, it is. That's at 8, I think.
Oh, excellent. So we can get this build done and then I can go shopping at 8 o'clock.
Get some beers and stuff. Need this. And that.
And music as well. That's music ready to go. Ready for flight. To get open, is there?
Yes. Considering that there's like 9 fans extra besides the AIO and the graphics card. So check in.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
Right. Whilst you're doing that, I'm gonna experiment with the broken camera.
Okay.
Right. I wonder if I take the media card out and what's the PC on, will that do any sort of damage, do you reckon?
Taking it out whilst we're streaming.
Yeah.
Fine, if it's not currently being used for anything.
I'm not gonna like blow it up or electrify myself.
Do you know what I've just realised I've forgotten?
What?
Stanley knife. I should be alright though. I should be okay.
Okay. Side panel off.
Oh, you're doing that.
Yeah, I said no. I'm gonna actually remove
the capture card.
Yeah. Okay, I won't. That's what I was saying. I was like, that's the only thing we need to try to.
I mean, by all means, go for it. But
whilst we're streaming, it's probably not a good idea.
No, I mean, whilst the PC's on, it's probably not a good idea. It depends if the capture card's got some kind of like protection on it.
PC Master at work actually sat down for the build.
I'm tired. I've been building all day. Have mercy.
Right, that's an interesting one. I got a PC from you guys. It started to overheat. Fans start to break, and the GPU is the wrong one.
How long have you had the PC?
Yeah.
If it's obviously like ancient, then it might not be in warranty still. But if it's still in warranty, it might be worth querying it.
Yeah. I mean, if your fans have broken and stopped spinning, that'd be
Yeah.
a reason for generating heat. But the wrong GPU,
Last year.
that's like if we ever. I think we've only ever had one case where we sent the wrong GPU, and that's because it was entirely the wrong PC.
Yeah.
And in that case, we got the system back straight away. So I don't understand why it's the wrong GPU.
And by all means, contact the customer care.
Get in touch with customer care; they might be able to help out. Luke Games official is in the house.
Hey.
I'm not sure what legends he's talking about, but apparently they're awake.
It could be League of Legends.
Could be.
Could be. I doubt it, but most people playing League. Very toxic.
It's, how are you doing, Luke? Luke's one of our streamers.
Okay, I'm starting to regret not having my stamina.
Have a look in the top drawer.
Top drawer. Icy screwdrivers.
Ooh.
Icy permanent marker.
Crunchy has joined us on her Facebook account.
Nice.
Because we're streaming everywhere. You can get us on 3 different screens if you want and have a race.
Shameless promotion.
See which one lags the most. Is it Twitch? Is it YouTube? Is it Facebook?
It's all of them.
Got the better stream.
Be here live. Join us in our studio audience.
Studio. You can get that echo effect. Like we're really far away.
Yeah.
We definitely could be leg ends.
Legends.
As a notification on my Facebook thing. That's pretty cool. Nice. Nice. Is this why they don't work once delivered? I'm confused. They do work.
Generally.
Yeah, we've only ever had one stream where it didn't post temporarily, and that was because I can't remember who it was, but they forgot to just flick the switch on case. which is something that happens a lot.
When people are nervous, you forget like the most basic of things.
Yeah,
sometimes.
you go for the power button, and you're just like, why is it not turning on? Yeah, it's just the switch on the PSU.
There was someone that came to me once and was just like, I've tried everything, and I went up to the PC and was like, there you go. It was working now. What am I doing next? I am doing something.
Doing things. Now, unfortunately, we don't have main camera tonight because main camera died.
The main camera did die.
So yeah, we're streaming off the Logitech. What's it called now? HD 1080p webcam thingy.
Yeah, technically a webcam.
It's not too fast. I might mess around with it in a bit. I'm gonna mess around with the camera. I don't remember where I put it. I don't know why this isn't working. I feel like I'm missing something very basic.
You'll need to like start doing equations on a whiteboard. And then you'll have that like beautiful mind moment.
It's I don't know. Like I hate this camera. We need a new one. So, what have I done today that could affect this camera?
Nothing.
Resolution shouldn't. Format. Play that in 4K compatible.
We are AMD.
I just don't know.
Sometimes technology do be like that.
The thing is, it was working fine last week. The camcorder is working fine right now. Why?
Reasons.
Just does not want to register. Okay, so what?
Are you not looking tonight?
I am, yes. Thanks very much. See ya. Po Ops Gamer has just joined us. Says hello.
Hello. Wonderful name, Co-ops.
That's
Hey.
not how you pronounce it.
Hello, Zoe, as well.
That's how I'm pronouncing it.
Co-ops. I like it.
Zoe Lewis. It is a nice build. It's the VXR case, which is one of our like popular choices.
The whole build is called
The Y-Room?
the Wyrum,
The Y-Room.
or as I like to say, the Weirm.
The Y-Room.
The Weirm.
Oh, Kennygo's joined us again. Kennygo was with us last week, I believe.
Back at it again with another build. I'm going to try and go through the whole build, but because of the build it is, with its, if we're including all the fans that are actually in the case,
I mean, Andy set the standard last week.
this is 9 plus 2 on the EAO, plus, which is 11, plus 3 on the graphics card, which is 14, and the 1 in the PSU, which is 15.
Hello, Just Weird. There's a lot of people jumping in the chat today. We appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, just building PCs, ask us questions.
All the questions.
I think I speak for both of us when I say warm. I don't know what's wrong with England right now, or Manchester, or Lancashire, technically. But it's very wet outside, and it's very warm in this building.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like it's an old stone building that has latent heat that builds up in it.
Nope.
Like the old structures that just absorb heat for days and stay warm for about a week afterwards. It's,
Just considering where you are as well in the in this building, though.
yeah, this room is the warmest.
Yeah.
We need a new room. Ah, the new room's. I wonder if it's going to have air conditioning. But then we can't turn air conditioning on when we stream.
Unless it's silent.
Although we could get the room super cold and then just seal everything. So hopefully we should have some refreshing time in the room. What's going on? The weather is shocking, guys, but next week we are getting heat. I hope this weekend we're getting heat because I'm going to look away. So.
Cool, where are you going?
I'm going to Lake Coniston. I'm going to test out my van that I've been building.
Coniston.
It's in Lake District.
Yeah. I think my sister ran that for a marathon or something.
It's a big lake.
Yeah.
Just Weird says, just want to thank you guys because I have a PC and it's really helped me with my streams. I used to stream from Xbox. I bet that was a huge upgrade.
Yeah.
Like going from Xbox to figuring out OBS. Whew.
Yeah, steep learning curve, but it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I said I was going to do some research and see if I can find out why the old media capture card.
Oh, that's the smell. Yeah, argon or something like that. So, I'm trying to think how many cables I'll actually need.
Okay, so how can I confirm my give me FAQ support? Here we go.
Someone's asking us if keyboards and mice have software. If so, what is it?
Are you talking about our Fierce keyboard? We've got two. We've got the regular Draconis and the Draconis Machina, which is the like cherry switch version.
What does that have, like programmable stuff on it?
It doesn't have software, but you can change all the settings, and I can't remember how. I think I nearly did a video on it once because I kept. I think it's like Control and INS.
Okay.
It's on the back of the box anyway. If it's the Machina, the directions of how to change your RGB settings are on the back of the box.
To be fair, we have like on the test bench they use the Machina, but they just use them as keyboards. So probably not the.
It's a good keyboard. I bought one ages ago when I first started.
Is it still alive?
Yeah. That's over 2 years now. The A keys and the WASD keys are wearing out, so I might sand them down because, like, I've seen videos where people have sanded them down
and then respray painted them or whatever.
No, just sanded them down, and then obviously the RGB comes through.
Nice.
Because it's like if you sand it down, keep it
translucent.
It's translucent, yeah, but you don't see the internals on the inside, so it's good. Yeah, but I've had mine over 2 years. I actually got an XPG one.
Right.
As well. I won it in a raffle at work. Here.
Yeah.
Perks of being at the company, but for some reason, a couple of the buttons stopped working.
Really?
Oh no, the double press. So AS.
Oh yeah.
Not AS. It was like S, T, M, and spacebar.
Right.
No matter what I did, I tried every trick on the internet. It just wouldn't work. I was gutted because it had volume roller. It was cherry red MX switches, I think, which I could tell the difference between the Machina now.
Yeah.
Miss it. Had armrests, but I had to stop using it because, constantly typing things wrong. Sucks.
I probably swap my keyboards every 6-ish months.
Really?
Yeah. I just go through them.
Break them or just?
I probably type a bit too heavy.
Right.
I reckon.
I thought that's what the mechanical ones were for, the designs.
Well, my current one's mechanical. It's the longest one I've had.
Or are you talking about, I died again! Type heavy, type heavy, type heavy.
I don't do that anymore because I've grown up. I used to do it.
I like switching keyboards and mice though. It's like
like a fashion statement almost. Except just for yourself.
Oh no, I like testing stuff out like that because it's the organic interface, it's the bit you actually touch.
Yeah.
So it's weird how there is kind of more response out of it, and it's your input as well.
You ever seen the butterfly keyboards?
Possibly.
The split.
Oh yes.
So you got your left hand up just wherever you want it, and the right hand wherever you want it, and you can kind of like angle them so they're a bit more ergonomic.
Oh, that would be mad.
They're pretty nice. It's a lot.
For editing on Premiere Pro, I set all my hotkeys to my left hand, so I literally don't have to move my arm once I start editing. It's just so yeah, that split keyboard would be good.
Yep, these are all the cables I need. I think. I hope. I pray.
So, that's technical March. Ah, I wonder if there's a live game of mini somewhere
In the warehouse.
in the marketing room. You did have some in there, but
You can go have a check if you want.
maybe. That'd be good. Chat seems quiet at the moment, but yeah, ask him loads of questions. Stress him out or something.
Spam me when you've left.
I'm just gonna go on Twitch on my account that no one knows about and just start.
So, you're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. You're putting the fans in the wrong way for the bright air.
Pre-builts are more expensive than building it yourself.
I wonder why.
Backplates.
Yeah, cool. We don't really suffer from static in this warehouse as much as you would say in America. It's a very valid question though. I am keeping the motherboard on the static bag that it came in, just so that it's a bit more protected than say putting it just on the surface. But it's not as necessary as say if you're living in somewhere like Utah in America. They get static all the time. It's, ugh. Good question though. I think I've got. Do I have an case thing here? I don't think I have my anti-static with me in this little toolkit that I have. Yeah. How wide is the case? If you're talking about like from the front to the back, it's actually a very wide case compared to others that you might see. It's just a dual chamber, which basically just means there's extra space at the back. Means it's very nice for building them. Treat the 3090 nicely. Destroy everyone's ears with the plastic. Someone was Googling the specs. Thank you. Everything is good. Yeah, it's a palette 3090. They're very nice and compact compared to say a Supreme, which just dominates the world with its thickness. Now I've got to build in this beast with 9 fans. Yeah, I would very much like my own 3090, but I cannot get one at the moment. I can't afford one. If you're talking about PCIe slots or PCI slots, no, it takes 2. It probably covers 3, but it takes 2. This is actually a stock build. It's made to stock. It's not actually a customer build, per se. As in, like, someone didn't go on our website and customize it. It's just a stock build. Could be that someone's ordered it and it's just called stock on our thing. It is a beast. I wouldn't say it's like one that we smash out 100 of in a week. Probably 10, 15 if we're busy. So I've got all of these fans to put in. Yeah. Now, having said that, this does have, even though it's only 16 gigabyte, it is 3600 megahertz, so it's quite fast for what it is. It's not a lot of RAM compared to 32, but it's fast RAM. Hey.
No, I couldn't find it.
I need a screwdriver. Couldn't find the camera.
No, well, it's the Live Gamer Mini.
Yeah.
We've got some spare ones in the market room somewhere. I just couldn't see them.
There.
Things getting packed up.
Just pop out.
Yeah. Ah. Gaz in there. Just something about this build, Gaz.
This might be a step down from the 32 gigabyte one. So wait, no, this is 32 gigabytes, isn't it? My bad. I was remembering the pick sheet which says it's 216 gigabytes.
Ah.
My bad.
Wait, 216 gigabytes would be 32.
No, so 2 sets of 16, but I was just thinking 16 in my head. It's been a long day, okay? It's been a long day.
Yeah, you know what? We were thinking that. We were just like, oh, the football match is on. No one's going to watch. But then, obviously, it's a nice stopgap between the football match.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we're going to try to list this one on our website because after building it last week, it's been quite popular. There's been a few people asking about it.
It is a stock one.
So yeah, but it's stock for Amazon. Whereas,
is it?
Yeah, whereas I think you're going to start listing these on our website as well.
So you're saying there's going to be more?
I hope so anyway, because I took loads of photos at one post.
I am the PC man at the moment. I'm hidden behind this PC.
If we could figure out what was going wrong with this capture cards from see cameras again.
The screwdriver's not cutting it.
In media, ouch.
Brace them up.
No worries, Mark.
Take it easy.
See ya.
Could you let us know, or could someone let us know?
I'll just contact right now. So
Right.
If only I had like 100 hands.
I think this is the Live Gamer HD 2.
Keep those to the side. Yeah, I must have typed it in wrong on the what's it?
What if you typed in wrong?
I better put in 16 gigabyte instead of 32. My bad.
We'll just fix that right now.
See, I don't do maths. That's what it is.
I know.
Do you know what's really nice about this case?
Go on.
It's got like sound dampening for the hard drive.
Oh really?
Yeah, it does. It's got a little like padding right there where you install it, which means it should dampen the sound somewhat.
Definitely says 32.
Yeah, it was 32 the entire time, right?
Yeah.
Everyone in the chat can tell us
Definitely
that.
32.
Mm-hmm. Definitely 32.
I can't suck him because then no one will be able to build it because there's no way I'm going to be able to do one of them.
Are you saying there's no way you can do it, or is it you just can't be bothered because it's 9 fans?
Both. Like, I wouldn't even attempt it because it's 9 fans. I'm going to have chopsticks with fingers to assemble that.
Don't know what you're talking about. My fingers are perfectly big.
Media. What's this?
To be honest, I should have noticed that. You know, when I put them in. Like I said, I've already done an 8-hour shift. Built plenty of PCs.
Make sure the in and out connections also not reversed.
I thought you checked that already, didn't you?
Yeah. Make sure you're using the wrong HDMI to files. Makes like signal loss. This is basic customer care stuff. Remove cable. Back in again.
Have you tried turning it off and on? Which, if you ever notice, most people say on and off.
Really?
But you should turn it off and on.
Score predictions. Ooh.
England wins. I'm being hopeful.
I reckon it's going to be a 0-0 draw and go to penalties.
I would hate that. If I was playing as a footballer, which, you know, athletic prowess, I would hate that. That would put my nerves so much on edge.
So, replace the HDMI cable.
Oh, alright, so
I'm gonna have to go take this. Hello. Hello, guys.
He's run off again.
Yes.
Someone's not a fan of Sterling. I've hit in my face again. Here we go. Reset. Fan.
Oh yeah.
Let's get these through. They're all there. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, we have waited a long time. very long time. I was watching a PewDiePie stream where he was talking about how annoying it is for him as a Swedish person, hearing all the English people saying it's coming home. And he was trying to beg his stream not to say it's coming home. But I'm being reservedly hopeful. England's been playing well. We'll have fire, at least, to try. Life goals. Life goals. Let's see England win at least once. Okay. Let me go here. Oh, I'm just gonna get a quick drink. I've not abandoned you, I've just gone to the side. You're saying that they would do that regularly? There's no diving in football, right? No, they wouldn't do that. They would never do that. There's too much integrity.
Done.
There's no diving in football, is there?
There's what?
No diving in football.
No, that's swimming.
Yeah. Wrong sport. Okay. Ooh. You okay?
Yeah, just running around the office.
The entire building. I'm getting paid for this. I'm not just doing this because, like, hey.
Well, originally, when we first started the streams, we actually didn't get paid from.
Really?
It was more because we got to. Well, started with like Rob Skillian came over, one of our streamers from Switzerland, so we just did it as a fun thing to do.
All right.
We did a couple more fun ones, and then yeah, eventually they just started getting popular, and we had to that's why we had to start doing them regularly and making it part of the thing, getting paid for them. Nice. People enjoy watching their systems get built.
Nice. We're on 6 o'clock. I'm making good time at the moment. With any luck, I should finish it to the point where we can see all of the fans spinning.
And line up.
No promises.
I wonder if I delete this.
Oh, you're gonna have a hacker moment.
I'm trying to, but I'm also worried I'll ruin the stream.
Oh, that video capture device is highlighted in the top right, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm currently on it.
So it shouldn't.
Kick off is 8, you got 2 hours, yeah, so finish by 7, tidy up, leave by 7:15, home, and I'm ready.
That reminds me, are those trays downstairs from previous streams?
Yes, they are. We keep leaving them at the door. I've just spotted them now when I went to open the doors. I was like, why are they still there? Because they're supposed to have stuff that goes with the build.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's taking the build in and then not taking the rest of the parts.
The last time that I did this, I definitely took it back because I was like, I just wanted to do a once over in some like really good lighting for building.
Yeah.
Because obviously when we send it to a customer, it needs to be spot on.
Yeah.
Whereas right now we're kind of like showcasing the build, but it's optimal like for streaming, not for building.
Well, I guess I could plug that little camera in for you.
Well, this thing.
Yeah.
Just honestly, just leave it. It's like I can see well enough to like plug everything in. Okay, it's just like checking for scratches on the case from manufacturer and things like that.
I'm still really annoyed this camera isn't working. And after I spent all that time trying to figure out how to remove the little icons from the screen, it's like, right, it'll be working properly this time.
Yeah.
One thing I could do. We have got
They're telling you to order pizza for the game.
I've got a salad to eat. I've not been hungry yet, which is rare for me. I've got a salad in my bag ready to chomp on to keep me going.
A nice filthy salad, you know.
Right. Let's
Couldn't
see
be me.
if this has got a USB out or HDMI out.
Move that through.
This thing is. How the hell does. Oh, there we go. HDMI.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's. So it's not the micro HDI.
No.
It's the like medium HDMI.
Fun.
It's like, we've got a DSLR, I could test that. No. Need a different connector. What's going on with the music? Where's it gone?
The music has disappeared.
Salad, that's not funny food. I'm eating the salad now. And maybe.
That's not football food, but it's probably what footballers eat when they're pre-season.
I would love to get a pizza now. Thanks for getting that stuck in my head.
Alright, so.
I know, I'm going to have to go on camera.
Very, very gently.
I'm desperate to get a second shot working. I just want to make sure that this capture card's working.
You reckon it could be the capture card?
You know what? If I could find one of those AV media things, I could put it into my laptop to test. I'm going to do that.
It'd be good if I actually got the screws ready for this. No, so the AIO is actually going on the, not the front or the back. The front's all just glass. There's no space for it. It goes on the side. Like, I'll show you in a second once I get this fan in. But it doesn't go on the top. It doesn't go on the bottom. It doesn't go on the front or the back. It goes on the side. But it'll be more obvious in a second. Dying Light 2 for me. This is coming here. Cool. As long as you know what I mean. So many fans. There is a space for a 360, but the way that I'll do it, it looks good from the front because the 240 fans go on the back where you don't see them. So everything matches up. Need to get the fans right. And screws. Yeah. So basically, the 360 and the 240 kind of look similar from the front. It's when you look at the back that you might notice a bit of a difference. Oh, it's been too long today. We get that quite a lot actually. We call it Abyss syndrome, from based on the GameMax Abyss. It's like one of the larger cases that we do, and people will be like, "Yeah, I like the look at this case. It's got lights all over the place and everything." And then they go for a micro ATX or a mini ATX. It's one of those things. Go for something that looks amazing, and then you look inside, it's got like this small motherboard with a 1030 GTX 1030 graphics card, like covers one PCI slot. It just makes us chuckle a bit. Hey, you found one. We may have another camera yet.
By the end of the stream, I will have the second camera.
By 6:45, 15 minutes before we
I
finish.
also found something that one of our former streamers, Harvey Toeface, he made his own beer, or got his own beer. I was just lying up.
How long ago was this?
Oh, a long time ago.
And has it been in the fridge since?
No.
Right. I agree, Chaotic. I agree.
Which micro ATX board in an ATX case?
Well, yeah. You've seen the Abysses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We call it Abyss syndrome when people do things like that.
But we've done a few of those recently to keep the price down.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, it doesn't look great, but, you know...
If you're on a budget.
It saves you on the cost, yeah. It's like I think it's the MSI Mad Van Keurig we do, one with the orange thing down the middle. That's got a micro ATX in it. I had to film it the other week, and yeah, it would look better with a bigger board, but that's one of the most competitive 3060 systems on the market.
Oh, yeah.
And it's things like that that made it competitive. Okay.
And it's still a pretty decent board, I think. If memory serves, they have M.2 slots that you can use, and
yeah.
Is it two or 4 gig? Four RAM slots. I would like to say it's 4, but I'm not sure about that actually.
I think it's 2.
It might be 2.
I don't.
Neither do I.
I can't remember. It was last week I found it.
I know that this board's got 4 RAM slots. Definitely didn't, mix up that with any 16 gigabytes versus 32 or anything.
4 sticks of 4 in there, isn't it? Right?
Oh yeah.
4 gigabyte RGB Pro RAM.
At 3600 megahertz.
Yeah.
You gotta have it fast, right?
Okay, so you can't see your face.
Whose face? My face? Or...
No, your face. Put the chair on. I keep my face off camera.
Your face is private. My face is owned by the company.
If my face was on camera, then we'd be flooded. We wouldn't be able to keep up with the chat.
No, the real reason is we just don't want to have babies cry.
Suddenly, Fierce sales went down because Chris put his face on the street.
It's the only reason.
Chris, we don't want to see you. That is correct. I'm alright with that.
Oh, people want to see Cat.
I'm sure Cat will come back for a guest appearance at some point.
Maybe if we somebody requests a custom water loop on the stream.
Yes.
You want to see Cat? Get a custom water loop.
Yep, someone order a custom water loop and request to be built on stream, and we will do it.
You didn't say which Sam. There's only one Sam that I know of that builds.
Nice save. Okay.
Cool. That's 3 fans on the bottom.
Only another
6 to go.
6.
Well, six of the these fans. The Orbis.
Alright.
And then 2 AIO fans.
Online. Console in, TV out, computer power source. Trying to figure out how this thing works.
I'll tell you what you can do if you want to teach yourself how to bend pipes.
Just buy pipes and start bending.
Yep. Just get the cheapest ones that you can find. And if you can do it with cheap ones, you can probably do it with the expensive ones.
Although when I was watching build the pipes, there is a skill to it, the way like Cap does it, like
Oh yeah.
he can pretty much just do it without any measurements or anything like that. It's just like he's just got the eye for it.
Yeah, so some people are just really good with that.
Okay, so
Here we go.
OBS. Ah, bloody wrong keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, water cooling can be a bit daunting, but just go for it. There's one of the builders has just, I believe, finished his water cooling build for his own PC, but he's taken like a week to do it or 2 weeks to do it once he started because he just wants to get it right.
Okay, let's. I shall make this work. Let's go ahead and switch.
Be like Gandalf against the Balrog.
Okay.
What's your favourite keyboard switch?
Oh, so definitely disappeared. Yeah.
Cyberpunk build.
Cyberpunk builds like a fair show. I wonder if we're going to bring it to the format event.
Potentially.
Cool for people to see it.
Is that the custom one?
Yeah.
Ah.
Plus, okay. So,
My name's Adam. I have done this before on stream, but it was a little while ago.
now it's a signal. I'm not doing a good job of helping you with the chat head. It's like I've got this stuck in my head that I will get this working and simple.
What's my favourite keyboard switch? To be honest,
Escape.
I don't think I really use any that much.
You prefer controllers, right? Oh, we can't talk about that video because it's not coming out. Damn it.
Wait, have they not released it?
No, we like I can't remember what happened, but we decided not to release it yet.
Rip. I do prefer controllers for racing. Wait, no.
Yeah.
No, I prefer keyboard for racing.
Really?
Yeah. But I used to prefer controllers for first-person shooters.
Now your keyboard.
And now I'm keyboard because I've just practiced with it.
Yeah.
Don't use aim labs. I use. I forget what it's called now. That's good, isn't it? Panda's swapped over to the Twitch chat.
I think the plug socket on this might be broken.
What, you mean the like the surge protector plug?
No, the HDMI input. Oh god, I've got this cable the wrong way around. So let's try to put it that way around.
My day has been busy. I have been building PCs since 8 o'clock this morning. And I was like, yeah, I get to go home, and I remembered I'm doing a stream today where I'm building another PC.
As you love it.
I do actually enjoy it. I do actually enjoy building PCs. I enjoy being able to stream.
Much more casual building mode.
Oh, yeah. There's not as much pressure. Like this build, if I was building it in the production chain of things, it would probably take me an hour 15, I reckon. But we're just on stream, chilling, vibing. You know, might get a hot tub out at some point.
Yeah, liquid cooled hot tub stream.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Ice water.
Open Safari. We'll make this work.
So for anyone that doesn't know, Chris is slaving away trying to get another camera working for us.
So the main camera died for some reason and we cannot figure it out. So I just went and got an external capture card. I have a hot tub and yeah, so jump in there with your PC and I'm sure you will get views. Please do not follow the advice of anyone on this stream.
Yes. Make sure if you do that you are not plugged in to anything. And also that it's a PC that you do not value at all.
Oh, we could do that.
We could do that with an ancient PC that we don't use anymore. Maybe.
There it is.
I'm going to do some quick cable management. Yeah.
I'm not having much luck with this Ava Media thing. They give you a QR code to go get their download manual. I downloaded it and it won't open.
Right. You know, because the QR code is better than actual customer service.
Saves on paper and stuff.
Save them trees. Which is not a funny thing. That's actually, if you can save trees, save trees.
Let's go to midway second. Let's try.
I've just remembered this is a pallet 3090, which means I only need one cable for the pallet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Which means I can cut down on the amount of cables that I'm putting inside this build. gosh, it's already 20 past. Don't mind me, I'm not hiding. Oh.
So, that should turn on next time around.
Okay,
Into this, right.
cool. Yeah, so this is where the AIO will go. But when I first built this, I didn't realise, but it was going to be really difficult to get the AIO in the right place without first putting at least one of the fans. Which is just an absolute pain. This vent's out the side. There we go. Yeah, 1660 is alright. I think before I upgraded to 2060 Super, I had a 1660. And it did the job. Yeah, the solid cards, solid little cards. Just good for, you know, playing every game at a decent spec. Don't need to max it out, but yeah, I'm on the same. I've got a 1080p monitor at 60 FPS, 60 Hertz. Works fine.
Did you say 16?
60.
Oh.
Sorry, my accent's not the best. I shall endeavour to improve my accent for the stream.
What are views?
I'm a bit too northern.
Right, I'm giving up.
Oh.
It's stressing me out.
Never give up.
Never give up, never surrender. Been ignoring the chat too much, so.
The chair is really low down, but it's so that I'm at a good level for the PC. Because if I stand up, I'm like craning over the PC.
I'm not sure if that'll go down any lower.
It no. Oh, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It does. I've gone lower. I think I'll.
Oh wait, one of these chairs is broke as well. I can't remember which one it is. That it just slowly.
It might be this one.
Like you don't even notice it's going down, and it goes.
Oh, right, brain, come on.
Alright. Sorry about this, guys, but I'm gonna get on camera.
Oh, hey. Crab rave.
That's one of the best songs. So, where is Nope.
I'm gonna take this back. AIO. I need you, and you.
I think this is at its lowest. So,
What's this? What wizardry are you doing? The magic man in red is Chris. Oh!
did you know it does that?
The desk moves! Oh! It's still a bit too low.
Yeah, that's as low as it goes.
Oh.
And now I'm going to be even more magic. I'm going to turn invisible as I walk across the stream.
Oh, look. There he goes. Did anyone else see him? He went that way. Behind me, right? I'm not lying.
I'm back.
Never lie. I'm Christian. We will not comment on religion further than that.
Who's winning the football tonight? I think it's going to be a European team.
Oi.
Horrible jokes.
Right, here comes a very painful part for this PC.
That's the other thing I was going to do. I was going to look for that tiny HDMI cable for the other. Let me do that.
Alright, so move all the cables to one side.
I think I should, I'm not stressing about fixing that camera. I can chow down on my char grilled chicken Caesar salad.
Heck yeah. Feed the pipes through.
Yeah, get some energy up in here with this free music.
Oh.
You alright there?
I'm just dying from the pain of having to line up this AIO. But it's through.
I'm pretty sure Andy was doing the same thing last week.
Yeah, this is like the hard part.
Line it up so you can attach it with the fan.
Yeah. I am just going to mount the pump to the motherboard first, though. Just so I don't have to worry about it flying all over the place. Yeah, soft cable. Alright, let's get this RGB managed.
Oh yeah, Andy built it and then took his time doing the cable management last week.
Yeah, cable management is like the most time-consuming part of this. Just because there's just so many cables. I want cable managed before I've turned all the fans on now. At least we'll be able to see all the fans spinning.
That should be good enough. Doesn't need to be a late one. People are going to be watching football things later.
Yeah.
Liam the Snake said he's off, so have a good night.
Oh, you're leaving us for the football?
It's not yet.
Is he leaving us for the pre-game banter?
Banter war.
Let's see. There they are.
Wait.
Yeah,
When you mentioned you sold semen.
Huh?
What?
What?
I don't know.
Who said what now?
Exactly.
Alright, let's line up this AIO. Why am I doing this weird? That will work. That one. Come on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've had a pre-game chat thing going on for the past week. You lied, it's the news.
Because, yes! This is the point where I could use like 1,000,000 hands. Yeah, there we go.
That was a big sigh of relief.
Yeah, it's the hardest part because like you're initially mounting the fan to a very loose AIO, and the AIO doesn't like to behave. But now that I've got one fan on, the other fan will get on very easily. Mainly because if it doesn't, I'll kill it and replace it with a different fan. Not that I have any spare. I think it's actually steaming up a little bit on the inside here.
It's getting heat in this room.
Yeah.
That was a joke, there is no moisture.
No. At least not in the PC. Maybe on my forehead. Come on. There we go. Hey. No, that's something to be proud of.
It's getting there.
I'm gonna give myself some congratulatory cola. There we go. I'm much happier now. Let's see. So, pump fan should be just here. Perfect. You. Oh, too warm. I'm too warm. Thing is,
Just get them fans working, and then you can call yourself out.
I'll just stick my head inside the case, right? That'll work. Definitely not dangerous. Right, there's one more cable I need to find. Right? Oh, it's right in front of my face. It was literally just staring at me inches from my nose. Right, so I can stick this control box in.
Great news, Lurko. Which one did you go for?
Ooh. This one. Yeah, which one do you go for, Lurker? Intel 11th Gen i9 Elite. Ooh.
Using the wrong keyboard.
Way. Everyone roast Chris for using the wrong keyboard.
Oh yeah, this looks horrible.
Listen to.
I accidentally picked up the camera and tried to get it working again.
So when you said you're going to give up, and then you didn't.
Yeah, I gave up. Temporarily, I gave up giving up.
You know what? That shows character and persistence, right?
Yes, I'll agree with you.
It's what you'll put on your CV, right?
I gave up giving up a long time ago.
It's one way to phrase it.
Oh wow. So look, it's got the 3080 Ti and 11900 relay.
I need a SATA cable. Luckily, this is one I prepared earlier. Alright, that's all that stuff done, I want to say. Yeah? Sure. Yeah. So now I just need to worry about the GPU.
That's a big one.
And then the AIO fans on the back when I turn everything around.
Ah, so this is the pallet one that's got its own support.
Yeah.
And Andy figured out last week that the other ones have normally got a mount that goes on the bottom of the case.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Supreme. That's a
do
Supreme.
that on this one.
There. Yeah, that doesn't
Is this
work.
the Techware VXR case?
Yes.
So it's the one I went for too. Oh, awesome! Yeah, this is the Techware VXR case. So it's probably very similar to what we're building.
Yeah. Wait, what was? Which one? Yeah. If it's a VXR case, it's very similar. They haven't really varied much for the stock builds of the VXRs, I think.
Reset. Also this on.
Do you have some tape?
What type of tape?
There's not some tape that doesn't leave residue, preferably.
Masking tape.
Yeah, that would probably be all right.
think
It's not because I'm needing to fix anything. It's just...
There did used to be some on the desk.
There's right somewhere there.
There it is.
Oh, hey.
Whilst I'm looking, I've just realised that that's one of my mounts. Does that mean I left my other mount around here?
Potentially. Ooh. Right. Let's hope that this masking tape has enough stick for the thing that I want it to do.
What is it that you want it to do?
I want it to hold the PCI covers in whilst I take the screws out. I usually use a bit of a electrical
I may be buying the Crusader for 800. Oh, nice. That's a good choice, that one. Is that one of the next day PCs, or have you customised it?
I think the Crusaders, isn't that an Amazon one?
It's on next day range as well.
Is it?
And Lurker, unfortunately, we can't check. We don't have access to the system. It tends to go down when like accounts and customer care go out. I mean, it's still running in the background. We just don't have access.
Yeah, we don't have access on these computers that are in the
But
studio.
feel free to send us a message on social media, and I will get someone to check it tomorrow for you.
Actually, don't feel free. Do it. Do it. So that we have a note so that we can check it for you for tomorrow.
Really confused it now.
Alright. We're halfway there. Right? Gosh.
Oh, we're halfway
15 minutes. I've got 15 minutes just to get everything spinning for you.
Oh man. Yeah, the import fees, I haven't got a clue. That is definitely something customer care will be able to help you out with, because they are different for every single country. Some of them do, some of them don't. Depends where you order it from. Through Amazon, I think some of them don't. If it's from the website, a lot of them do, or vice versa. Yeah, ask customer care; they'll be able to sort it out.
That might be something that we may cover.
Yeah, I know in some countries we have been, just because of certain things we have to do.
Shenanigans and so forth. I'm looking for you. Boom. So I want you to be here. I need it to. Yeah. Put it right here.
Lurk mode activated by PoOps Gamer.
Way. Will the masking tape work? Now is the moment of truth. As I remove 3 screws, but not this one that I've just taken out. Please. Please. Please.
Giving up again. Giving up again.
Wait, so you're giving up and giving up and giving up now?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we're on the right page.
So I'll probably have another go at it in 5 minutes. Let's close this down. Just making sure I'm looking for a standard streaming PC. Oh, I'm nobody. Sorry, I missed that one. Standard streaming PC. Get a capture card for FIFA 22. Any recommendations?
PC, streaming PC. If you're just streaming off it, you're probably okay getting something not like super basic, but pretty basic.
I mean, I'd definitely be going for Ryzen because even at that range, they've just got Intel beat hands down on the cores.
Yeah.
And it depends if you're getting an internal or an external capture card as well. Because if you're getting an external one, then it's not going to put as much load on the graphics card and CPU. Even if you get an internal one, it still doesn't put a massive strain, but it's like the external ones are designed to work with Xbox, so it takes everything from the Xbox and does it all itself.
Well, the graphics would be run off the Xbox, wouldn't it?
Yes, it's just a pass through. So if you were, let me get this right. On PC, you can have an output to the external capture card, and then the USB will bring it back in. So it's
something like that.
It's a loop on itself. It's
yeah.
Effectively making your PC and console. Lurk says usually 5 to 7 business days. Yeah, that's right. It's only 5 to 7 business days if we're building it, but they have been going quite fast at the moment. So it's normally about 5.
It's just during the the lull in business during the middle of the year, kind of thing.
Yeah, everyone's paying for summer holidays instead of PCs.
I would never do such a thing. I say, having just gone on holiday.
Once my van's built, I'll be, talking with the rest of the marketing team and going, come on guys, let's see if we can stick a PC in my van. 2000 watt inverter, that should run any PC really.
You'll need like the most secure thing for the graphics card ever, unless you're not having a graphics card.
Just make some sort of fold out monitor design as well, 3 monitors in a camper van.
It'll be fine, right? To be fair, if they're put in properly, they might work really well. Oh. First try.
Yeah.
First try. Yes. Sorry, for those that didn't understand why I was saying first try, it's because I was making sure that I could place the fan properly whilst not having optimal lighting.
Let's put this back in its bag.
Ian Wright does not age. I'll get the other fan in and then worry about screws and stuff.
Well, we wouldn't know if he looks 57 because we're busy. Well, you're busy building.
I'm busy.
PCs.
I'm busy.
I'm busy messing around.
You're busy.
Trying to fix a broken camera that's not actually broken.
You're busy trying to upgrade the streams.
Yeah.
We're doing this all for you, all for the viewers, right?
Although, may have to postpone next week's. I'm not sure
Which
yet.
I will be ever so grateful for, because I'm doing it next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because I'm covering Andy because he is on holiday.
Ah.
And he covered me when I was on holiday. Last week.
That's fair enough. We'll see.
And then guess what? It's me the week after.
It's the Adam Show.
Hey. I am the Fierce PC stream.
Let's have a look.
What time are we on? 10 minutes to go.
9 minutes till post time. Well, you don't have to, you know. You can.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm just literally getting the AIO fans on.
I'll tell you what, when I rebuilt this desk, it is not going on those adjustable legs. Like, it wobbles so badly.
Yep.
In fact, I'm probably just going to deconstruct the entire thing and rebuild it better.
You mean chop it to pieces and burn it?
No, because the wood on the top and the front is actually really expensive. It's like slabs of beech.
Yeah.
But,
Is it actual slabs of beech?
well, the top one is, and then there's a big chunk of MDF underneath it. Where,
Nice.
yeah, it's nice. And originally, we used to work on a mat, so we didn't scuff it, and then people just started dumping PCs on there and scuffing it, so I gave up.
It's nice the.
Does the VXR have an RGB button on the top? Yes, it does.
Yes.
I believe there's an RGB button on top, and after what Andy explained last week, there is also RGB software that will connect everything. So the button will just operate the main fans, but the software will operate everything, including the cooler and the sticks.
This button will operate all the fans that you see this side.
Yeah.
But if you want to sync it up with the AIO fans on the back, you'll need to use the software.
And the RAM sticks as well.
Yes. Yes.
There's some RGBs. Trust myself, says Dan, clean build. That's a thick GPU. That is a
Palette.
3090.
Yes.
Or, as we were calling it last week, a 060E.
What? Why?
I want to see if you can figure it out.
060E.
Yeah.
I've got 7 minutes to figure it out.
7 minutes. Let's see if you can. Shh. It's the code name.
It's the code name.
That way, if we list them as 060E, scalpers can't get them.
E.
Because they're after 3090s.
It makes sense.
What's the boss sending us?
It's too late in the day for riddles. That's my decision.
Done it again! Wrong keyboard.
Hey! Right. It is a very clean build if you don't look at the back at the moment. Because the back is spaghetti.
No, don't show them the back.
I'm not showing them. I'm keeping it sideways. So you cannot see the back. Oh, come on. Just the last bit of RGB that needs to go in. Oh. Here we go. All I'm going to do at the moment is just make sure all the wires are out of the way. And then we're good to try and plug in and post. And as long as I've done my job properly.
See, there's far more pressure for you guys, because if you get it slightly wrong, the rest of the guys on the build team will be like, ah!
oh, that feels so nice to stand up after.
Oh, you did it before 7 as well.
Yeah, I did.
Good job. what do you reckon? Will it turn on?
Where's the kettle lead?
Ah, I was hoping you were going to press the button without plugging it in.
I'm not that. Oh, come on, I'm not that tired.
You said you've been busy.
I've been busy, but
Under the desk.
I build PCs for a living. Come on. I should be good enough.
You checking the switch as well?
Sometimes I don't always obey the rules of Mars. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I am a happy man.
Looks so cool in blue. Right.
I've ruined it. I've turned. You can't even see the colour on what's it? And my fingers are not small enough to press this button. Again, there's quite.
You know what?
There's quite a white colour.
The camera doesn't do it justice because
it's that.
In fact, I wonder like
If you reduce the lighting, it's adjusted to the lighting.
it just goes out of focus.
Orange doesn't look very good. That's white. That is actually white.
Just explaining the colours because that one's showing up a bit more.
Red. There we go.
Red works.
Red works. Green. We're in the spinning mode. That's darker blue, but it looks like white. Again. But at the moment, as you can see, ignore the cables.
The cables are hanging out.
The MSI fans aren't synced up because they're through the motherboards, but these fans are also connected to the motherboard, which means that they can sync up. But nothing's blown up. It's just cable management, and that's it. Oh,
I'm jealous when you got the Lian. The Lian Li builds are nice, but it was weird when the Lian Li case started getting popular. We'd already started building the VXR case as well, which was very, very similar.
yeah. Multicolours.
Rather than hopping on trend, we stuck with VXR. And, they've been good to us.
They have. There was a choice between this and another company when we were choosing the VXRs, I think. And the other company has been reliably unreliable for quality. So we went with the VXRs instead. Well, Techware, should I say. Right, that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up and make sure I've got all the right things that I need for taking in the build, but I'll just leave it here to dazzle people. Hopefully it doesn't blow up in the meantime. But don't worry, we will stress test it, just not on stream, because we don't have the software for it.
Oh yeah. That's what happens every week. It goes downstairs, you guys double check it, then stress test it, and make sure it's got all the drives and things.
Yep. You make sure all the screws
Are
go.
the Lian Li unifans still being scalped? I'm not sure because we actually don't deal with. Well, we don't have Lian Li fans, so and we'd be getting the cost prices, not the retail. So
This is true. Yeah, I don't want to leave any rubbish for you.
oh yeah, it's going to be fully tidy before we leave.
Do we have another tray?
Nice short go in there.
I've been using it for the rubbish.
Well, I think that's it for us because we are in tinier mode now.
Yeah.
Appreciate everyone who joined on the stream, who's still here. Have fun to everyone watching the football later on.
Come on, England.
And we'll let you know if it's going to be on next week. Hopefully it should be. Well, there's a few things happening and I'm just going to check. So we shall see you all next week.
Adieu.
I might put a photo of this on Instagram again because it looks nice.
What, the finished product?
Yeah.
Just send the same one that you did last
Well,
one.
no, it looks slightly different because the fire is a bit more visible on this. You can see it a little bit when like the hard drive's visible. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely send him a photo of that. Right. Gonna stop there. Au revoir. See you later.
Bye.